What is up, everybody? Ninja Nick here with Tactical Gaming, bringing you guys a continuation of the Hassan Completely Lost His Mind. This is the part that's talking about Sykkuno and his response to Mujin and a few of the other people that have been basically bad-mouthing the dude. So make sure you guys go check out more Pegasus and give him a like and a follow. Make sure you guys go check out W.GG, my official channel sponsor, and use my code TacticalGaming90 for 10% off. Links and all of that will be down in the comment section below, will be the pinned comment. Let's get into this and see how this is going to go.
Got exposed by a YouTuber, Mujin, for being this 34-year-old e-boy cheating on his girlfriend with multiple VTubers. He also accused him of being a, quote, predator. And Sykkuno has finally responded. And oh my god, he actually won. This plot armor is insane. A message from me and my girlfriend. I would like to apologize to everyone I've disappointed, most of all to my girlfriend. I'm so sorry I put you through so much. I never want to make these mistakes again and hurt you and the people I care about.
Hopefully
I was
he's actually
unfaithful and
legitimate
I
about
own
it.
and I fully admit to that. I lied to people and I told them I was single, which I know is not right. I'm sorry to all the people that I hurt by doing this. The following is not an attempt to minimize what I've done. However, I've seen false accusations about me that are not true. I cannot allow false accusations and such extreme labels to be placed on me. I do understand that the people making these claims did it from a place of hurt, so please do not send any more hate to anyone. I just want the situation to get better, and I wish them the best. My girlfriend and I didn't respond quickly because we were already working on our relationship and communication before this happened. Having so much private information exposed to the public has made it incredibly difficult for us to heal together. I will be taking a break from streaming and the internet to better myself and give us the time we need to try and improve our relationship. Thank you for reading, and I will continue to learn and grow from this experience. Right now, here's the banger. His girlfriend responded. My girlfriend wanted to share her experience. Below is a message written by her. Hi there. I want to start by saying thank you to those who have been checking on me and wishing me well during a difficult time. It's been extremely heartbreaking to learn everything I know now, and going through this has been one of the hardest things I've ever been put through in my life. I've been tossed around from all sides. Me and my reality have been continuously shattered. Though, no matter how broken I am, I never wanted this to be public. It deeply hurts me that I wasn't given a choice in that, or even just warned that this would be happening at all.
Drama.
I didn't want this. So, it's crazy that Mujin guy made this video and he claimed to care about the victims, and he didn't even ask the girlfriend. That's absolutely nuts. Even after the fact, I wish they could have at least checked in on me and asked how I felt about everything, but I haven't heard anything from the people involved since all this came out. I understand that those involved with him have been hurt as well, but I don't believe my feelings were considered in this situation at all. Obviously, they just wanted a couple extra views, right?
Yep.
Wanted some clout and attention. The girl who exposed him literally started an OnlyFans. Having my worst fears become my reality, then put on full display and used for profit for everyone to see is absolutely mortifying. It truly feels like a nightmare. It was already hard enough trying to work through things in private, but this just added another layer of difficulty and stress on top of everything. It's made it so much harder for me to cope. Prior to all of this becoming public, we were already making changes to improve our relationship. And while I could have chosen to leave, I ultimately made the decision to stay with the hopes of repairing our relationship together.
Not surprising.
There was no fucking way! Even though all the things...
You're young, Pegasus. There are a lot of people, men and women, who will forgive cheaters and try to get it to work. I don't suggest that at all, because in my opinion, once a cheater, always a cheater. That kind of stuff never really goes away, especially if you're like a rich, famous person or a streamer or, movie star, whatever. It does not matter. If you are somewhat attractive, if you are getting a load of attention and everything, there's quite a bit of people who cannot resist the temptation. And anyone who puts themselves in the temptation will definitely fall for the temptation, which is why it's like the good people just don't bother. And I mean, hopefully for this young lady's sake and for Sykkuno, he does get better and he does change. I mean, there are people who've done that, especially when it comes to like extreme embarrassment or like, hatred towards them might change their like opinion and mind on how things work, but at the same time, very, very rare. But hopefully it works out. We will see though.
I've learned are incredibly disappointing and shocking. I don't think they are irredeemable. It's been hard handling things unfolding this way, but I believe this will be a step in the right direction. With time, I hope everyone can focus on healing and being better versions of themselves. He actually
They're both
kept his
young.
girlfriend after messaging like 30 to 50 VTubers, finishing inside one of these random hoes. Like, it's absolutely crazy. Pure responded, you was cream pieing other women behind her back and she's staying?
Yep.
Tone, what happens in y'all's relationship is entirely between you all. Sykkuno, you effed up and you know that. Cheating is never the right thing. Be better, I know you can. But if your girl chose to forgive you, that's her choice and no one else's.
Pretty
Immediate
much.
apologies must go out from everyone who took this opportunity to make a story that your girlfriend should have had a choice to make herself just in pursuit of money and clicks. I apologize that the girlfriend had to endure this. How bro felt writing that, and it's literally Light Yagami from Death Note with
Oh
Miso, bro.
god.
That is diabolical. That is absolutely
Yep.
dastardly.
Especially if
She
you know
got
that
cheated
Light
on,
killed
chose
her.
to stay, and even ended up defending the same guy who wronged her.
Right.
Meanwhile, Sykkuno somehow walks away winning. Wild. He rizzled every VTuber in DMs for fun, took the free sex offered by e-girls without committing to any, and made his girlfriend forgive all the cheating. Generational high XP run. I mean, bro, I have so much to say, but we'll get to it. This
Yeah,
is
it's
red
crazy.
pill content for sure.
What?
We're gonna use this as the prime example. Not gonna lie, if she still forgives dude for doing all of that, she deserves to get cheated on again. Because what do you mean they aren't
No.
irredeemable? Some people just have no respect for
She sounds
themselves.
young.
Oh yeah, she is
sounds
like,
young.
bro, no dignity at all. If someone cheats on you, that's one thing. But this guy, this isn't a one-time thing. This guy was like a serial cheater. He's trying to slide into any fucking person's DMs. Blew his load into multiple VTubers, still managed to keep the relationship. Low XP bar my ass, bro's the level 99 mafia boss of cheating. Cheats with 30 different women, relationship still intact. He might be the greatest cheater of all time. Right, people are calling out the people that exposed him. Bao, Mal, and Mujin, shame on you. You had people believing you cared about the real victim. You did not care. You did this because you were selfish. You put money
Yep.
above the safety and well-being of the girlfriend. This isn't internet drama. Your actions can and will F up someone's real life. Their girlfriend knew about the infidelity and chose to work through it in private, and you knew this. Well, I don't know if they knew that. Were you just mad that she didn't leave him? You had to go collude and cause a fit because you wanted the whole public to see? You guys are nasty people. Oh, absolutely. This was
That, or maybe they did it knowing that like the girlfriend forgave him and was hoping that putting all this drama out there to the internet for probably millions of people to see and several people to react to possibly end their relationship so that one of those VTubers that he was messing around with could actually get with him. That would be a big possibility.
like a coordinated, takedown attempt or whatever. And that guy who was pretending to be like this fucking male feminist, I care about the women. Like, shut the fuck up, dog. You just wanted some quick views, and now you've ruined your credibility.
Yep.
Right, so Asmongold responded, breaking down the situation.
So what she's saying is that the entire expose for her boyfriend, the fact that she was getting cheated on, and all of this going public, she didn't even know it was going to happen. Oh my God. She's definitely going to take him back. Oh, she never left him. They used it as like a vector to attack Sykkuno. They don't even give a... Everybody's like, oh, she's such a victim. She's such a victim. The people that made all this public didn't even care about her.
Nope.
They didn't even give a fuck about her, which I think is like the most
They wanted
unsurprising
to
thing ever.
embarrass
Let's be
her, is
real.
what it was.
But it's still funny. Dude, he actually... Is he actually that guy?
I think it's just because she's
Dude,
young.
Is he actually this?
No, I think it's because she is young. She probably likes the dude, and at the same time, you also got to look at it realistically. He probably makes decent money. Not saying that she's there for the money. She probably likes the dude, which is why she's willing to forgive him for what he did. But still, I mean, if he does it again and she stays, then she's definitely not smart. But sounds like she's very young.
Fly dirty dog. Bro, you hook up and you run game on every fucking girl in the entire community. Your girlfriend comes out and fucking demonizes the people who made it public and says she's gonna stay with you? Matt, dude, he is the guy.
Nah, I don't think
God damn, man. 10-inch damn at least.
He's
Look
Asian.
at
I doubt
this,
that.
man. No way. She just seems broken. I don't know what's going on, okay? I
I think
have
she's
no idea
young.
what's happening in
She's
their
young.
interpersonal relationship. I have no clue
Probably doesn't
whatsoever.
have very much
Yeah,
self
and
confidence either.
saying sorry on the internet's the worst thing he's done so far? I guess so. Bro is actually being a Giga Chad. Yeah.
Bro, there's just no way Sykkuno got away with this. Cheated on his girlfriend of 5 years. Finished inside these VTubers raw like an absolute dog. Cheated with like 30 girls or some shit, and she is staying with him. Insanity. Insanity. I've never witnessed
She probably
anything like
lacks
this.
self-respect.
And the fact that the most hated person in all of this is the Mujin guy, the guy who attempted to expose Sykkuno. And he made
did a
this
whole
one statement
hour-long
and
video?
turned it all
Really?
around. So anyways, then Asmund talks about why the girlfriend actually didn't leave him.
He's not. This bitch is just dumb as fuck. Well, here's the reality, okay?
Young.
Is that this girl has probably been with him for 5 years,
Uh-huh.
and he's not going to break up with her. And also, he probably finances and subsidizes her lifestyle.
Said that.
He's rich, and she'll always be rich. She'll never have to worry about money in her life. And so every girl that says like, girl, just leave him, just leave. You deserve so much better. Period. True. Yes. All of them that say that never have to live with the fact that this girl might not have a job, she might not have a career, she might not be a streamer, she might not be anything. So it's so easy to say that. It's so easy to write a check that you don't have to cash. It's so easy to tell somebody to do something that you never.
That, and also it's not unheard of for like women who are in her situation to forgive cheating, because at the same time, what if she's doing the same thing? Doubt it. But at the same time, it's more of, hey, I'm comfortable, I'm willing to deal with some, infidelity while I'm comfortable, as long as he doesn't leave me. There's a lot of women with that mindset. Like, generational worth of women have done that. Like, hundreds of years worth of women have done that, especially when it comes to people with money.
Have to experience the consequences for. So that's the difference. That's the difference. And it's a big difference. Very, very, very big difference. And so, bro mogged us all. Dude, the thing is, bro, he mogged the entire community. They tried to make an hour-long video to mog him. The maker of the expose video got mogged instead. Mogged his girlfriend while he was cheating on her, and then also mogged his own accusers through his girlfriend.
Okay, let me explain this, why his girlfriend is not leaving. First off,
Right.
some of these hoes are obsessed with status, right? Sykkuno
Yep.
is rich and famous, right?
Yep.
You think after Sykkuno, she's gonna go back to some average Joe making an average salary?
Nope.
For her, Sykkuno is basically an infinite money glitch. He is the highest status person she will ever meet or have the possibility of having a relationship with it, right? And I think it's a possibility that she isn't even a victim, right? Because she's purposely doing this, right?
What if she, what if she already was really aware of the whole situation, right? But doesn't want to look like, a cuck or whatever, and just decided to come out with that statement of, oh yeah, well, we were working through it, yada, yada, yada. Like, what if she already knew? I mean, that's a possibility, that she already knew about the whole situation, about all the other VTubers, but did not care because she's being taken care of. Like, she doesn't have to pay a dime for anything. He takes care of her. He's there, like that kind of shit.
Accepting this as the arrangement, she's basically saying, okay, you take care of my finances for the rest of my life, and then, you can go and cheat on me sometimes, basically, right? Like, that's
Pretty
the
much, and that's not unheard
untold
of.
transaction going on
It's
there.
not unheard
and
of
I
for
will
rich
say
people.
that she looks like less of a victim after choosing to stay with him. Now, don't get me wrong, Sykkuno is a major scumbag for sure. Cheaters are not great people.
Nope.
But how did he pull this off? This is
She
crazier
already
than
knew.
his Yu-Gi-Oh monologues, dude. So then Asmund talks about Sykkuno's luck.
Right? It's like basically whenever you're playing Dungeons and Dragons and you say, well, I want to eat the dragon. And the Dungeon Master says, okay, sure. Well, like now you, okay, well, you have to roll a nat 20. So you roll a nat 20. And he says, okay, well, and he's like getting mad. He says, okay, well, after that, now you have to roll another nat 20 to not get indigestion. Or sorry, for the dragon to not like breathe fire while he's inside you. You roll another nat 20. And then the third one is like, okay, well, now you're getting indigestion. You're going to die unless you roll a third nat 20. And you roll a third nat 20. This is actually Sykkuno's life.
He can't keep getting away with.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can kind of compare it to that, but I'm still on the firm belief that she knew. She knew because, like, if he slept with 30 different people and she did not know, yeah, she would have left. Any normal person would have left. Now, granted, you put in the whole not having money, not having a job, not having any kind of like career whatsoever before she met him, and all that, it definitely would strengthen her not wanting to leave because he's there. She gets a load of money. She doesn't have to do anything other than, exist. So, yeah, of course, she's going to stay. And for all we know, maybe she actually doesn't like the dude that much and actually is doing exactly what he's doing as well. You never know. You never know. Especially with these rich people.
Yeah, I think it's time to buy a lottery ticket, Sykkuno. Well, he doesn't even need to. He's already rich, right? Bro nutted in some hoes and kept his girlfriend. I mean, she definitely has like a serious lack of self-respect, but she's probably not stupid, right? And everybody treating her like this ultimate victim.
I'm pretty sure she knew.
Bro, she understands the dynamic. She
knew.
chooses to stay because the benefits outweigh the cost. And just think about this. She listened to this other girl talk about Sykkuno nutting, in her and all that, and she stayed after that. The only reason she'd do that is because she enjoys the whole resources he's giving her, right? Or
Yep.
it's like some weird manipulation, but like, come on, she's not fucking stupid, is she?
No.
Like, there's no way, right?
She
There's just
knew.
no way. So
She
then
knew.
Asmund predicts that Sykkuno is gonna cheat on her again.
Oh, yeah.
Inevitably,
Yes.
we all know this. He's going to cheat on her again.
Yep.
How do I know this? Come on. Come on, what are we doing? So basically, you
Like, let's face it, Dr. Disrespect cheated on his wife with somebody, right? You think he didn't cheat on his wife again? Come on now. Once a cheater, in general, always a cheater, especially if you have the money and the means to do it. Quite literally. Doesn't matter.
still maintain that. You're still going to be able to cheat on your girlfriend. Now, it might go on cooldown for like you might have an XP reset, you could say.
An XP reset.
It might go on cooldown for like 6 months or so. But then this is what he's going to do. So I know
Shit,
the
you
way
give him
that
6 months.
I
I
know
give
the way
him a
that people
month,
like
if
this
that.
act. He's going to start talking to girls now to make them feel sorry for him.
Yep.
That's what he's going to do.
Yep.
And then he's going to use the fact that he was unfairly treated in this situation in order. That's how he's going to get into the next into the next crop of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next
Oh, yeah.
crop of them is dastardly, all right? Bro's moving on to the next batch of 18-year-olds. Okay, I gotta stop, right? He's gonna get that V-Tussy again.
Oh, God.
And I absolutely agree. Sykkuno is probably gonna cheat again, all
Yes.
right? Now, you can change as a cheater and you can grow, right?
Yes,
you can become a good
possible.
person.
That happens.
But let's just be honest. The statistics are not in your favor. It's
No.
not very common.
Especially if it was
That's why
actually
there's the
30
saying,
women, he ain't
once
changing.
a cheater, always a cheater. Because it's very likely they're going to cheat again.
Well, if he cheated with, like, legitimately 30 women, there's no way he's going to stop. No way. That is obscene. If someone who cheats with, like, 1 or 2 people does not change, you think someone who can cheat with 30 plus people will change? Nope. That ain't gonna happen. Like Asmund was saying, there's gonna be a cooldown. He gave him 6 months. Fuck. I give him maybe a couple weeks to a month. As soon as he goes right back on the internet, it's gonna be boom. He's gonna start cheating again. I can guarantee it.
The thing is, it's their relationship, it's their business.
Yep.
They accepted this, right? And that's between them. People like Mujin had no right to actually make this public without even
Exactly.
asking about the victim.
Only reason
while
why people
pretending
know
to
is
care
because
about
Mujin.
them. And these sort of male feminist types are always like this. I care about the women. Shut
They
the
don't
fuck
care.
up. You're a
just trying to get
self-interested
into people's
scumbag.
pants.
Sykkuno responded, some die of thirst, others die drowning. Sykkuno walks on water. Bro legit rolled a nat 20 on deception. Speed skill capped at 100. All of them willingly gave it up to him. Regret isn't a crime. Bro reflected 100% of the damage. I wouldn't say 100%. I mean, he's still portrayed as like a scumbag cheater or whatever.
Oh,
And
yeah.
his fan base is like, 90% women? So I don't know if he's going to maintain the same viewership. I don't know, though. Maybe they're all, like, desperate for him and they're going to stick around anyways. Sykkuno is the protagonist of 5 Hearts Under One Roof this whole time. He's literally the main character in his ecchi anime with unnecessary plot armor. Real life, nah, I win situation. His girlfriend doesn't exist. It's his exit strategy to get out of being in a relationship with these girls. Bro,
person in the
that is
harem
beyond
animes.
Light Yagami. That is some like fucking next level shit if that's true. Imagine she doesn't exist. Girl knows who butters her bread, even if he's buttered others too. Yeah, she's basically, bro, she never has to work again. She has everything paid for the rest of her life.
Yep.
She's choosing to stay. Right,
Yep.
so the
Yes,
creator
she
who
is.
made the hit piece, Mujin, also responded with a tweet, addresses some of the concerns. Some members of my community have reached out regarding a few concerns, and I want to make sure I properly address them. I'm flattered that Himomo, that's the person that accused Sykkuno, tweeted that she considers me a close friend. I'm grateful for her trust, but the first time we spoke was on April 7th, so this narrative that the video was made as a favor to anyone is simply false. Oh, I don't know who said it was a favor. I mean, obviously you wanted views, right? That's why any YouTuber makes any video. The truth is Sykkuno's serial cheating and manipulation was the tip of the iceberg, and I was hoping the video would encourage the many others who have stayed quiet for years to finally find the courage to talk about their experiences. Okay, so when you say cheating and manipulation is the tip of the iceberg, that implies there are a lot of other stuff that is way worse than what is happening there. Now, if you're referring to the person who was talking about the finishing story,
Right.
I hope you're not talking about that, because that was complete bullshit. Yep. That was complete garbage, right?
Yes, it was.
So
yes,
I really
it was.
wonder what this iceberg
I saw that
is,
within the
which
first
is
few
way
seconds
worse
of
than
that damn
cheating and
video that she's
manipulation,
doing.
because so far, that's all I've seen. Unfortunately, the current state of affairs, that doesn't seem like it will happen anymore, even if they were to somehow fit the image of a perfect victim. What are you talking about? If someone got like S8 or whatever, they can still come out and talk about it if they have the evidence and if they have actual proof and it's a legitimate story that happened. Nobody's going to discredit that. It's only the bullshit victims, obviously, who are not actually victims. I don't blame them whatsoever. Instead, I can only wish them the best, and I hope that his ex, who was cheated on for over 5 years, can find the peace that she deserves. As for me, I'll continue making videos that millions of people enjoy, and when prompted, I'll still strive to do the right thing when it's not trendy, because that's how I was raised, and it's simply who I am. That will never change, no matter how many vultures try to desperately farm my name. Thank you for being my best community I could ask for. I'll see you in the next video. Replies disabled, of course, classic. Also, I love how he says there's this massive iceberg of people that are going to come out against Sykkuno. And now it says, oh, actually, nobody's going to come out. And I don't blame them. Like, how convenient, right? Right. And conveniently leaving the statement, the predatory part out, which is a big deal in his first video. So Asman responds,
now they're all mad at this guy. So he got more hate than Sykkuno did whenever he made the video exposing Sykkuno.
And the reason why is because he outed private information that, like, he had no right to out, like, whatsoever. Like, the fact of the matter is that the girlfriend knew, they were working on their shit, and it had nothing to do with Mujin. If Mujin was a good person, and he informed the girlfriend, and actually talked to the girlfriend, and asked the girlfriend, hey, is it okay if I do this? To kind of like get this out there so that other people can come forward or whatever, right? Then he would actually be a legitimately good person. But he didn't do it in that. He did it just so that he can get clicks, views, probably ruin Sykkuno because of the fact that maybe Sykkuno is like a bigger like streamer or like whatever. Cause like I think I've seen a few of Mujin's videos, but not many. Never even heard of Sykkuno until all this whole situation. But yeah, so it's like he literally just tried to ruin someone's career to probably further his own career. Because that's how, like, a lot of these big name, like, reacting and drama channels do, is they look for the drama, and or they will create the drama, such as, boom, release an hour-long video, not even asking the permission of the quote-unquote victim, and the other victims, and then allow all these other people to literally hop onto it, and then add their own 2 cents to it. It really bad.
So it was so bad, he had to even make a statement. He had to lock comments
That's bad.
on this post.
That's
because
bad.
the last video
You know
that he
that's
did,
bad.
or the last comment that he did, look at this. Can you criticize him for cheating? Absolutely, but. And so it only got 3,400 likes, okay? And then again, he got mogged by Powder. Damn, you're like really mad. Also, stop fetishizing me in a mixed race relationship. What? What? You fuck what? So he got double mogged. Oh my God. And so anyway, here's another one. What happened to you being unbiased? What happened to sharing the truth with factual evidence of that truth? So now his own community is turning on him because he exposed Sykkuno. Take a step back. What she said wasn't unreasonable. So he's losing his fucking mind over this, which I think is very, very fucking funny. It's
Yes, it is.
hilarious to me.
It's very funny.
How to talk to girls. Step 1, be hot. Oh
Yep.
man.
Yep.
God,
Step 2,
damn
be
it,
a
man.
dick.
Come on. You know, like, I mean, that's first step. And so, but you gotta, so step 1, become a famous multimillionaire. Oh,
Yeah,
bro,
have money.
come on.
You want to get girls? Just be rich and famous, bro. Easy. But to be honest, getting girls is just a ridiculous concept, a complete fantasy. Find
Waste of time.
the girl and treat her like a queen. All right, treat her like your life partner or whatever.
Yeah, like a queen, I don't know about that, but, you know, definitely treat them right. You do not do what Sykkuno did.
You don't need to be fishing around in V-Tussy. Never ends well. Never ends well. Now click this video for that Sykkuno plot armor. Holy moly. God, I love internet drama. Oh.
Yeah, like literally when Hassan's gone, there's so much out there. There's like the Legendary series and the Epic series will continue on probably for years. Just for the fact of the matter is that until the internet's gone, this stuff ain't gonna stop. There's always gonna be stupid, retarded people on the internet, and it's never gonna stop, never gonna go away, because there's always people wanting to be more famous than the last person. So, yeah. So go make sure you guys check out more Pegasus. Go check out w.gg and use my code TacticalGaming90 for 10% off. Hopefully you all enjoyed this as much as I did. Catch me for my next one, guys. Later.